Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, Ravi.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. So now let's start the session, guys. Okay. So today let's take one scenario, right? Let's take one scenario. Hey, Sudhir. Today let's take one scenario, right? We will work on that scenario only, right? Come on. Yesterday I given the task. Anybody a little bit analyze those about that task? Hmm? No issue, guys. I'm there, right?
No,
I'm
I
there.
forget.
Okay, so I given one task, right? Just analyze it. The core Java, how we can convert, right? How we can read the data from the text file and we need to convert in the list of data, right? Because this one will become what? One object and this one will become one object, right? So if we want to store any object in any object, these individual objects, so which one we will take list? We will take, na? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
So
Yes, Ravi. List.
okay, no issue, guys. Okay, let's design it, right? Let's design this application and we will work on this one only, right? Come on.
Okay, Ravi. Yes, Ravi. We are ready.
Okay, so our programming requirement are our project requirement, right? Our project requirement is what? Just I'm giving now. Just what we have text file. In the text file, right? In the text file, what we have the data, right? We have the data. So what is the data now? Let's just assume that 10. After then what? We have pin, right? We have pin. The price is 200. Okay, 200. And $20, right? 20 and 20, and we have what? We have book. Book price is, let's take 300. Okay, 300. After then just take 30. Table, right? Table, we have table, and the table price is, let's take 400, right? Okay, these are the data. First, what we will do it now, guys. Our requirement is what? First we need to read this data, right? First we need to read this data in our what? Java application, na? Come on. So we need to write some
Yes, Ravi.
logic, na? Because without how our Java application know that how we need to read this data now? Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so just we will just I'm giving the design analysis, guys. Okay, design analysis, then we will work on this one only, right? Then we will work on this one. So this is what, just assume that this is the product text file is there. Product text, right?
TXT.
Yeah, txt, right? Product txt file is there. In that product txt file, these data is there. So first what we have need to write the logic. We need to write the logic, right? So how we can read it? Because this one is one object, right? This one is what? One object in the Java format, right? This one is the one object.
Yes.
And this one is what? One object, right? So we need to write the logic, right? We need to take what? Every individual object in what? A list collection. Come on. We need to take list of collection, right? So what is that? Product. We need to take the product generic type. Product, right? Product generic type. Now in this what we will do it now? We will read this what? We need to store this object in the list collection. So one object, two object, and a three object. Every individual object we need to store it in the list of collection now, guys. People are getting my point?
Yes.
then what we will do it now, then this object we need to give what? Consumer application, sorry, producer application, right? Producer application, this product object we will give to producer application, right? Then producer application, what the producer application will do, what producer application will do, the producer application will convert this object into, in which format now?
JSON
JSON
format.
format, JSON format, right?
Yes,
Come
Ravi.
on. So JSON format, after converting into the JSON, then we need to give what? Then mom
Mom's
server
mom server.
will take, right? Mom server will take.
Yes, Ravi.
Guys, be serious about that, right? Because if the experience is increasing, just don't think about that the what. Whenever you guys will sit in interview, they will ask what is a static variable, what is the main method, and what is the return type, how many type of return type, what is the non-static block, what is the static block, what is the constructor. They will not ask, right? These are the question for freshers, 1 years of experience or 2 years of experience people. Once your experience will increase, right, they will directly give like this scenario and analyze it, complete it, and then they will give what feedback. If you're not able to satisfy that interviewer, then directly the interviewer will tell, okay, our HR will contact you. Simple question. Got it?
Yes,
So
Ravi.
yes, so the scenario, we are preparing the scenario now, guys. Okay, we are preparing the scenario. Okay, good. So this object we need to convert in the JSON format, right? Yesterday we saw that, right? How we can convert the data into JSON format now?
Using object mapper.
Using object mapper, we need to convert this product data in what? JSON format, right? JSON format.
JSON format.
Using which object now?
Using right method.
Using object mapper, right?
Object
Using
mapper.
object mapper, we need to convert this data into what? This data into what? JSON format, and we need to give
JSON
what?
format.
Then we need to give this data to whom? Then we need to give this data to whom? Mom server, right? Mom server. After then what? By
Yes, Ravi.
taking the mom server, right? Again, this JSON data will send, right? Again, this JSON data will send to whom? Consumer application, right?
Consumer.
Consumer
Consumer.
application. Yes, Ravi.
Yeah, I think Pradeep started to giving the response, right? Sandeep, sorry, Sandeep. Good, Sandeep. Okay.
Yeah, yes, Ravi.
Yeah, it's, this is the encouragement for me, guys. Okay, if I'm getting the response, means, the just only this one is encouragement for me. If the people are giving the response, that's enough. I will deliver the wonderful subject. So good. And this is the very good attitude also, right? I'm not saying anything, but this is the very good attitude. If anybody is putting the effort, right, just the people is giving the response, means that's enough. Okay, so mom server, right? Mom server will convert, what is that? Again, the mom server will send the JSON data, right? Again, mom server will send the
JSON data.
JSON data, right? JSON data.
JSON
Okay,
data.
JSON data. Now this JSON data, again, what our responsibility to do now?
DC release.
Yeah,
You convert to object.
yes. So again, what is that? Before taking the consumer application, what the consumer application will do? Consumer application will take this JSON data, and using the object mapper, again, what we will do it now? We will do the object mapper, right? Object mapper means what? Read operation we will perform. Here, what is that? Write operation we are performing, right? Here, what we will do it now? Read operation we will do it, right? Here we will do the read operation. Here we will do the read operation, right? Object mapper, right? Object mapper using what? Read operation. Because we need to convert, right? We need to convert what? This JSON data
JSON
in
to object.
object format, right? After then, what is
Yes,
our
Ravi.
next responsibility? This is the consumer object, right? Means what? This is the consumer application. This is the consumer application. After then, by taking this data, what is our responsibility? Again, we need to store this data in what? Database. Again we need to take this data, and what we need to do? We need to store this data in what?
in database.
Database, right? This is our programming
Database.
requirement that this is what? Real time application also currently we are implementing, right? But using Kafka we are
Yes,
implementing,
Ravi.
but the real time scenario I'm giving to you people, right? So this is our responsibility, right? So first what we need to do? First we need to create what? Let's start to doing the
One
practical on
text
this.
file.
Let's start to doing the
Yes, Ravi.
practical file. But before starting that, right, how we will write this logic, I will show that logic front of you. First we will develop core Java application, right? This logic area we will understand first, guys, okay, using the data structure concept, right? Then next we will implement the same
Yes, Ravi.
things in our regular discussions, right? Because
Okay, Ravi.
if we follow this scenario, right, then every people will get what is that, get the our point easily, right? Because of that, I don't want to make our session as a complex, guys, okay? If we make the complex sessions, right, then the people will not understand. People will sit in the session, right? I know that. But the problem is what? No one will understand. And what is the use? If the people are not understanding our session, then there is no use of teaching or explaining anything, na?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
Yes.
So first what we will do it now? First we will prepare this what? First we will prepare this what?
Text file.
Product text file, right? So let's create it. Just I'm going inside that our here local drive, not here, right? Where document is there? Let's create here only, right? Here I'm creating one input folder. Inputs, right? Inputs. Inside that, let's create one text file. So let's take product.txt na. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Product.txt. Okay, good. So here product.txt we created. Now here what we will do it now? Let's take 101 and let's take pin, right? Pin and price is what? 200. 200, right? Another one, let's take 102. I'm taking what is that? Book. And the price is, let's take 300, right? 300. 103. Just I'm taking table 400. 400 I'm taking, right? This is the data, right? We can increase it also, but first what is our responsibility? We need to read this data, right? We need to read this data. So first what we need to decide it. First we need to prepare entity class of product, na guys, come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay,
Yes, Ravi.
analyze it, guys. Development will become easy if we have the capability to analyze the code. Because just now see this, this area we prepared, right? This area we prepared, na, come on.
Yes, Ravi.
And
Yes, Ravi.
in this file, just assume that one object, right? 3 objects are there, na?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
But which kind of object this one now?
Product.
In
Product,
the
right?
format of
Product na, product kind of na. Then what we need to do? First what we need to do? This generic type I
Product
took na,
entity class.
in the list of what I took, product entity na, sorry, generic type I took na.
Yes,
Now
Ravi.
this one will become in the product class 1 variable, this one will become 1 variable, and this one will become 1 variable.
Third variable.
one variable, right? So which kind of variable
Yes,
we
sir.
will take? This one, private int. Int we need to take. And which kind of this one is string, and which kind of this
String.
one?
String.
Double, right? Double, na? Clear?
Yes, Ravi. Yes, Ravi.
And
Yeah, clear. Ravi.
analysis guys, okay? And I'm giving analysis about this one. So first what we will do it now, let's specify the package. So what is the package? com.rk.model model, and class name we will take as a what? Public class product,
Product.
right? And after then what we will do it now, the variable, which kind of variable this one
Integer
now?
ID.
Integer variable, the private
Integer.
private. Let's take prod id variable name I'm taking, and the integer. After then what? After then what? This one is what? String type,
Private.
na? String, na?
Yes.
Yes,
Ravi.
product name.
Private prod
Name.
name, prod name I'm taking string, right? Now after then what? Cost, right?
Yes, Ravi.
Prod
Broadcast.
cost double,
Double.
right?
Double.
Just see this, our entity class is ready. Our entity class is ready now, guys. Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
Our entity class is ready now. Okay, good. Yeah, this entity class is ready now. So first let's develop this entity class now, guys. Okay, in our project let's develop this entity class now. Okay, good. So just I'm opening the Eclipse ID. Let's take moms. Okay, here we will develop it. Okay, good. So now let's create one producer application again, guys. Okay, so file, new, let's take starter, spring starter. Inside that what we will do it now, producer read file, read file data, right? Let's take this project name. Now next, Lombok dependency we need, and another one is what? ActiveMQs, right?
ActiveMQs.
Yeah, next, finish. Yes, project is created now. So now inside this one, let's create one package with what class? New, let's take one class. So here com.rk.model model, and here what is that? Product, na?
Product.
Product, right? Now finish it. Okay, good. So here what is that? Yeah, this one, right? So here what? 3 variables, product ID, product name, product cost na, come on.
Yes, Ravi.
So private integer
Prod ID
prod ID.
space
Another one is what? Private
string prod name.
string prod name.
Prod name.
Prod name. Another one is what? Private double
prod cost.
Prod cost.
Prod cost.
double broadcast, right? Okay, good. After
Yes,
then, how we need to how we can generate the setter getter method? What is that? At the rate data na?
using the data.
We in the
Data.
future we need what is that? No arc constructor also.
No constructor.
And
All are constructor, no are
yes. So
all are
now our model class is ready now, guys. Okay, so after then what? But
Yes.
the question is this is the file, how we can read this file? That is also question, guys. That is the big question. For that purpose,
Yes,
we need to write the
Yes.
logic now. We need to write the logic now, guys. Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
So now that is the question. First we will understand based on the core Java concept, then that some modification we will do that, and in the same code only we will implement in the project, right guys?
Okay, Ravi.
Okay.
Yes, Ravi.
So here only in the model class only I'm taking with one class with a main method, guys. Okay, or let's create the one package only. I'm creating new file. Here I'm taking one package com.rk.util. Util I'm taking, right? Now finish it. Now inside that I'm taking one class with main method. Just what? Let's take a file read util with main method, right? Core Java application I'm writing for the purpose is only to how we can read that file, right? How we can read that file. So yesterday I saw that I told just try with resource, right? Try with resource concept, just to see that, guys. Okay, so anybody saw that?
Yes.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, guys. So but what our first what is our requirement? Our requirement is to read this data, right? Read this data in the object, right? In the object. For that purpose we need what is that? Stream na. Come on, stream API we need.
Yes,
Na guys,
Ravi.
come on,
Stream
because
concept.
without stream API we can't read na.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, Ravi.
So just what? And we know that our stream API is throwing checked exception. So okay, no issue. So I'm taking what? Try. Just what? I'm taking input file input, right? File
Input string.
input stream file input stream st equal to new file stream.
Input stream.
New file
Input stream, Ravi.
input stream, guys. Okay, but the question is okay, no issue. Here only I'm taking. So this one will take what? One argument, right? This one will take one argument, right? What is the argument it will take? The path of what? The path of this file
File
na?
path.
Yes. File location with file name.
Yes. So go inside the property, go inside the detail. No, security. Here the file path is there. Copy this one. Explicitly no need to write the text here, right? It will take by
Yes,
default text only.
By default.
Now Yes, copy this path now and paste here, right? Paste here and make this one as what? This slash, not forward
Forward.
slash. Hmm. Yes. But the problem is, guys, okay, so the stream API is what? If we are opening means what? We need to close explicitly, right? Hmm?
Yes,
Yes.
Ravi.
So,
Yes.
Yes,
so,
Ravi.
so I'm not going to use this concept. I'm going to use what is try with resource. So what
With
I'm,
resource.
yeah, so try with resource. If we use, then what we need to do, just we need to take this bracket and
Yeah,
inside
this
that
we will do.
place this one inside that bracket only. Then automatically this one will close, right? No need to close explicitly. Control Shift O. Hey, why this one is giving the problem? Hmm?
Ravi, only file input stream st is equal to null we will take,
No, no,
not
no.
entire object.
In try block only you should place, I think. There is no bracket.
1 minute. Something unhandle exception type file not found exception. Okay, yeah, we are not taking the catch here, na. We need to take it.
No catch.
1 minute.
Yeah, second one.
Yes. So just remove first one. Just remove first one. Take this one only. Super class of all exception. Oh, are you exception? No.
The exception we have to do.
Yeah.
Not IO exception. Yes, exceptions. It's
Yes.
first of all.
Yeah, we know that
Why
it's a known
exception will-
exception, but let's take exception E only. So good. So like this we will write, means what? We can able to read it now. We can able to read it now, guys. Come on, using this path, what we can do it now?
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, sir.
We can read the file, but what the question is, how means what? Using this line, what we are doing now? We are loading that, right? We are loading. What we are doing now? We are loading the file. Loading the file here. Till now we completed loading the file now using this what is that input file? Just what we are doing now, we are loading that file in our Java application, guys. Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Now our next step is what? Our next step is what now, guys? Our next step is
Reading
what?
the-
Read the file data, right?
Yes,
Read
Ravi.
the file data. Read the file data. How we can read the file data? How we can read the
Yes,
file
dot
data?
read.
So
File output stream.
so FIS dot what? Read, right? FIS, sorry,
Yes, T here.
st
yes,
dot.
let's take FIST. It's a little bit FIST. File input stream, right?
FIS.
Yeah,
FIS.
FIST.
File input
Okay,
stream.
so we need to, so how we can read it? FIST dot read method is there, na? Come on.
Yes, yes,
But
sir.
it's a
Yes,
taking,
yes.
it's a what?
FIS
Reading.
dot.
It's a reading the data in what? Binary format, guys. Come on. So
Yes, Ravi.
what we need to do now means what? Binary format. It's reading the data in the binary byte format, right? Byte format, binary format. So what we need to do now? We need to convert this data, right? We need to convert this data in what? Byte array. Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Byte array, right?
Okay.
Byte array. Okay, so how we can convert this data in byte array? So we need to convert, right? What is that? New byte array, right? Byte array. But what is that byte array? What is the size of what? What is the size of what? This bytes, right? What is the size of this byte, right? So right click, by clicking that we know that, but now no, one method is there, right? One method is there. Using that method we can what? Dynamically we can read the byte array size, right? So now if is dot what is that? Available method is there. right? Available method. So whatever file size is there, based on that file size, it will load. All bytes will load in our application, guys. Okay, all bytes will load in our what application. Then what we will do it now, we will hold, because this one will return byte array, byte array, right? Byte array data, right? So let's take, what is that? BRR. BRR. So now pass, this one is here now. Yes. Now then we can able to read that file, right? We can able to what, read that file. But what, this one, the all data will come in which format now? In which format? Byte format na. Come on,
Yes, sir.
come on. Then we need to convert again, we need to convert this data in what, in which format? In int format, right? Int format, integer, sorry, string format. एक minute, guys. Again we need to convert in which format? String format. Then we can read it, otherwise it will return what? Array, like what, something ununderstandable format data, right? So what we need to do now, again we need to convert, right? This bytes we need to convert in what? String format. We need to convert this one into what? Into string format. So how we can convert it? Anybody know that in a string class, whenever we are creating the object, that is what argumented method is there, argumented string class is there. Come on. So
Unboxing.
yes, string file data, right? File data, just what is that? New string, right? New string. Here what we will do it now, here we will pass this byte array. Now then what we here, what we will get it now, guys? Here we will get the data, right? Our data, we will get here data. Anybody want to see that? Now let's see that. Sys out file data, right? File data. Good. So now I'm running the application now, guys. Okay, now right click, run our application as what? Normal application. See this, we are able to read the data now. Come on.
Yeah, sir.
But what is that? Remove ln. My intention is not, because of print ln method it's giving that, but we will get like this data. No, still we are getting the same. Okay, good, no issue. Yes, we can able to read that. What is that file data in our Java application, guys? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We are able to read.
We can able to read, right?
Yes, we can able to.
But what is that? But what again, guys? Okay, on the console it's showing that what is that? One line, two line. But whenever we will store this one, right? This one will represent one object, right? One object. This one is showing what is that? This one is showing total string now. Using this string, right? Using this one, it's showing on the console what? Total string, right? Total string. This is the from here to, from starting point to down. This one is what? Showing one object as a string. Come on.
Yes,
People,
sir. We have to split.
people are
Yeah, we have
catching
to
my
split
point.
each line.
People are catching this one, because only one string. But what is our requirement? What is our requirement? We need to convert this one is as a one object na, guys. Come on, single object we need to convert this one na. Come on. See here what we are doing now, we need to convert every line as a one object na, guys. Come on, people are catching my point, what I'm trying to say now.
Yeah, only one line.
Right?
Yeah, we have to split it.
Yes.
Yeah, then now I'm commenting this one. Then what we need to do? We need to split it, right? We need to split this one. So then how we can split it now, guys? So we need to take the reference. Yeah, file data dot split method, right? So what is that? Slash n na? Slash n. And this one, but what is that? This one will return a string array. String array. This one will return what? String array, right?
Yes.
This is the one line one line array. One line array. Okay, one line array. Yeah, one line array we are getting, right? If
Yes.
anybody want to see, then how we will get a one line array? Now let's see that, guys. Okay,
Indexing.
let's see that. So for that, for each method, let's
Class.
sorry, for each loop we will iterate it. Now we will iterate it.
Yes.
We will iterate it now. So fine, guys. So how we can iterate it? So string
For string line.
hmm,
For string line, one line array.
string
One
s,
line
right?
array.
String
No,
s.
Yeah,
one line
is an
array.
argument or
colon,
system.
one line
One line
array.
array.
One line array.
Yes.
Okay.
We will
Okay.
print S.
Now sys out s, right? Sys out s.
Yes.
Capital.
Set capital S.
Yeah. Now let's run this application again. Now I'm running now. Now see this, we are getting one individual object we are getting now. But what is our responsibility? What is our next requirement? Our still
Convert to product object.
Convert
You have
every
to
line.
split each value and create a product object.
again we need to
And
yeah
assign it.
again we need to split each value, right? Again we need to
Yes.
split each value.
Yeah, yes, Ravi, with commas.
Right?
Yeah, with comma delimited.
Yes, Ravi.
Because these commas is there, right?
Yes, separator.
Yeah, we need to what? Remove this one also, na?
Yes,
Yes,
Ravi.
Ravi.
So then what we will do it now? Now let's just for printing purpose I wrote, right? So again we need to take what is that inner loop again.
Yes. Yes, dot split.
One line, right? We took na. So but our responsibility is what? To store that data, right? Store that data inside what? List, right?
Yes.
Why? You have to create a product object and that product object will be a storing list, right?
No, inner loop no need, right? Inner loop need, no, I think no need. We need to take a
Inside this
split.
loop, yeah.
Yes,
Here
yes,
directly you can split.
yes. So s dot split, right? S dot split
Split.
and we need to remove that commas, right?
Come on. Yeah.
This commas,